She Who Makes exhibition kicked off the festival on Monday the 7th of March. The types of pieces that were showcased were photography, costume design, sound pieces and a piece from Shift magazine.
Me and Anya just agreed straight away we need something visual to support the conference and the masterclasses, and because we do work with so many freelance artists and makers and creative people, we thought, right, this is an opportunity now to allow them access to a professional gallery space on the ground floor of the Playhouse. So basically there was women that automatically kind of came in our heads and we were like, right, this is who we want. So we just basically approached them. It was very important that it wasn't just about visual art, so there was creative women, some who are theatre technicians, costume designers, sound engineers, and a literary magazine, that actually we were taking the idea of a visual exhibition to the next step. So it wasn't just paintings, photographs, incredible photographers take part and things like that as well, but it was actually showcasing creative work in a wider scale. So we had a stage manager give us her annotated scripts, photographs, stage directions, props that were made into a display, so that people could actually understand the creative process behind a lot of these things. We had a wonderful local sound engineer put together one of her soundscapes for a production with a script you could follow on headphones. We had Shift magazine, which Anya's involved with, put together a collage of not only the writing but also the thought processes behind how they edit the piece. And so we were just so pleased with how well it looked with the artists and creative people that took part. We reached out to a variety of different women organisations to come and speak at the conference or host a masterclass or attend the networking event, and it was just straight up yeses.
I've been working at the OEM Music Centre for the last 8 years, and I've kind of seen how the music sector but also the cultural and creative sector has really changed and blossomed over those 8 years.
We partner and collaborate. You know, miracles do happen, you know, because creativity does happen in clusters.
Obviously, a lot of our panels were made up of women. They were all made up of women, but then we had men sharing the discussion. We had lots of questions from the floor from men. It was really important that men were part of that debate, because you know, we can talk at each other for a lot, but there's no point in that. You know, you have to work collectively. Men recognise that the underrepresentation in this industry isn't a good thing. You know, it's not helping anyone. It's not helping grow the economy. It's not helping women. It's not helping men. So let's work together to kind of get that discussion going and find out what we can do about it.
I would encourage you to put in an application and don't be too fastidious about it. If you've got a good idea and you put it down on paper in whatever shape that is, you're in with a relatively good chance of getting support, or for example equipment for you as an individual artist to do your practice.
For us it was really important to ensure that we were having a huge range of smaller industries within the large creative industries represented, to make sure that anybody that came was getting what they needed and getting the access they needed. So for us, we really wanted to highlight women as an underrepresented part of the workforce, especially when looking at the creative industries, and that's all to do with accessibility. So for us, we wanted to actually show the women behind the scenes, the women who are creating every day, the women who are working alone, the women who are finding it hard, who are struggling maybe with childcare, with access to work, with long hours, you know, feeling isolated, working from home, working in a small office space. We wanted to showcase their work. I just feel it's important that people see the contribution, especially in a small town. Northern Ireland now is really looking to the knowledge economy, creative industries as an economic saviour.